Hi there, my name is Latrina. Yesterday, my son reached out and offered your business a free video with some tips and things that you can do to improve your online presence. I believe he spoke with Tracy and she thought it would be a good idea to send it along. So, as my son mentioned in the phone call, there's no selling in the video. We provide these services on the day to day, but in the meantime, we try to make a few videos with some free tips and send those out to the community throughout the week because we have a strong belief that givers give. So we've made this custom video for you with the hope of bringing value and service. Please let us know what you thought, if the tips were helpful or not. If there's anything that we need to clarify for you, we're happy to do that as well. But please let us know what you thought, okay, so that we can continue to make these videos in a way that is most helpful. So what I'm going to cover in your video is content, backlinks, and citations and why these are important website elements for you to have. I'll take a look at your company's online presence and make any recommendations for improvement if I see any. So content is anything on your website. It's the words, it's the images, and the videos. Content is important because this allows Google to find the services on your page that you were providing and offer them in a keyword search when people are looking for those services. Ideally, your web page would have 1,500 at least on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. This gives Google enough time to search your website and find the keywords that are important. Citations are the things that you get in listings and directories like Google or Yelp. There's a sample on the screen right there for you. You see it's very short and sweet. It's your business name, your address, and your phone number. But you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as you can, and even more than your competition. And then there are backlinks, and these are critical. Backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So if you have a Facebook page, or if you're on Yellow Pages or Yelp, LinkedIn, any of these backlinks are helping to drive traffic to your website. You want to have as many of these backlinks as possible and make sure that they're relevant to your line of work, okay? So the more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. Galaxy Painting, if you're placing these backlinks, just make sure you're placing them on like home improvement websites or things that are related to your actual business. All right, so before I dive into your website, let me go over to Google for a moment and just give you a little bit of insight. So what I did is I searched painting contractors in Wheaton, Maryland. I believe that's where you're located. And as you can see, Google produced some ads. The ads are what people are paying for, businesses are paying for to get more traffic to their website. And so let me point out a couple of things about ads to consider. First of all, many people have ad blockers. So if they have ad blockers, they're not going to see these ads here, okay? So ads are great to place as part of your marketing strategy, but I would say just be mindful that not all people are going to see them, even if they search for your services in your area. The other thing to keep in mind is that a lot of the ads are like Home Advisor, Angie's List, Thumbtack. If you're placing, if you're buying those services, one thing to keep in mind is that those services are charging you for every lead that you get, regardless if you land it or not. So they're sharing it with 4 other businesses. Each lead gets shared with 5 businesses in total. Every business pays the same cost for that lead, whether or not you land that business or not. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind, which is why I try to teach people how to make their website work hard for them. Okay, so one of the things to keep in mind on Google, the best area for traffic is what we call the map pack. This is where Google places who they perceive, based off of their content, their backlinks, their citations, who they perceive to be the top ranking businesses. Further down, they will continue to rank businesses in order of preference. Ideally, you want to have your business on the first to 3 pages of Google. Anything further than that, you're really not going to get much traffic. Most people are making decisions about who they're going to get to provide the products or services based off of the map pack or on those first couple of pages. Okay, so that's the goal. The goal is always to get your business here on these first couple of pages and ideally in the map pack. And even though you're not listed here currently, The things that I'm sharing with you could help you boost your business into these, especially since most businesses do not have sufficient content on their pages. That alone would give you a boost over your competition. So let's take a look at your current website. So what I like about it so far is that it's easy to see how to contact you. You have your number right there at the very top. And people can actually tell what it is you're providing, what services. But one thing I will recommend for you is to expand your website. You do have it organized in a way that is beneficial. This is pretty much the ideal way to organize your website as far as the categories, okay? The menu right here. This is what Google prefers. But the areas of opportunity for you to improve are to definitely add more content. This web page looks very basic. And so you want to beef it up. You want to add more content to your page. Remember 1,500 words to 2,000, and that sounds like a lot, but let me explain even further why it's important. If Google comes to your website and they look at this right here, the way it's set up, they're going to say, oh, there's not much content. Okay, let's jump off of this. We've been there, seen enough. But when you have enough content on your homepage and your back pages, it gives Google the reason to not only stay on your website when they're there and grab all of the keywords to describe your business and your services, but it entices them to come to your website even more frequently so they can stay current with what it is you're doing and put that in front of people who need your services. Okay, so that's why it's essential. It's not like a random request, have more content. No, it's not only for your customers to find out what it is you do, but it's really for Google and for other search engines to know exactly what it is you do so that they can showcase you for people looking for your services, okay? So definitely do that. I would get more imagery on your website if you can, and be sure to save your images as something that helps people to know what it is you do. Right now it says Galaxy Painting 2. It's not terrible, it's your business name, but for someone who's looking for very specific services, I would highlight the things that you do, right? You do a lot of carpentry, you do window repairs, storm damage repairs, you do exterior interior painting, concrete grind. Like these are all services and keywords that you should be highlighting on your website. Now speaking of website, let's go to your stats. We take a look at your Google Analytics stats right now. You have a popularity ranking of a 0.7 out of 1 to 100. And the reason it's so low, I can tell you right now, is you have very few backlinks. At one time, you had 3.2 thousand, and now you only have 79. You need to always be adding backlinks to the internet because, as you can see, they dwindle. They don't stay there indefinitely. You also want to be getting more referring domains to your website. But most important is right now you have 0 keywords that you are ranking for with Google. That means Google does not showcase your business when people are searching for your services. You're a painting contractor. At the very least, you should be ranking for painting contractors in Wheaton, okay? Painting contractors in Wheaton, Maryland, and all of the other services that you are providing. You should be having those as keywords here, but right now you have 0 keywords. So my homework for you, if I was to assign anything, would be to make sure you build up your website. Try to optimize it, make it look a little bit better. But even if you don't do that, the main thing would be content. Get at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Sorry to be a broken record, but this is important. And then those back pages, at least 500 words, and then start adding backlinks, okay, so that you can outrank your competition. There's no reason that you cannot be listed here in this map pack. Just take it day by day, beef up your website, and hopefully you will be outranking some of those who are outranking you right now. I'm going to end your video here. I hope it's been helpful. Please shoot me some feedback. Let me know if there's anything I can clarify for you. Let me know that as well. Otherwise, have a very awesome weekend and much continued success with Galaxy Painting and Decorating. Bye-bye.